All right, we are live. Welcome. Welcome to a Friday stream. It do be Friday. So, before I do anything, like I said last time, we're going to start out by doing this. I did make the border a little bit closer to the edges to hopefully reduce the amount of time that this command will take, but essentially we're just going to have to do the command again. Oops. Okay, post 2. Well, I needed to redo the selection just to make sure this is right. Post 1. Okay, expand, vert, and then we just copy this. Hopefully, pretty sure that's right. Probably should have highlighted it, but that's okay. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay, so if we just do that, that should replace all of the lovely wool here. Right? Yeah, 35. So with, where is it? This one over here. So it should replace it with these. The same way it replaced the trunk with the other palette that we have over here. Yeah. So that should be interesting to see in a bit. But while we're waiting for that to happen, let's get to, of course, the first part. I haven't actually scrolled down here yet, so we might have to scroll down a bit to get to where we were last time. I think I remember that and that. I think I remember this stuff. Yeah, this is all familiar. This isn't, though. This is a nice looking little scene. What tall things. This would be actually not really fun to walk through. Like, this is really not, like, lovely looking, but just this part right here, at least, like, you would have to walk through the crops to be able to still see things, because this is obviously too tall stuff. That'd be really interesting to see that. But yeah, really good use of crops to make grass. It's interesting. Nice trees and stuff as well, for sure. Let's give that a like. You know what? We'll give it a retweet too. It's only got one. I like it. It's a good little forest. Good little, not even just a forest, just like a little biome, I guess, more so. Nice little realistic-ish spaceship solar panel things. It's getting charged right now. I imagine it can retract its solar panels. What is all this stuff? All right. They've already come along since the pumpkin patch build in October. Nice. Oh, nice. I like these things. There's a lot going on. Ooh. That feels like it's tilted, but it's not actually, because, I mean, obviously those are straight lines. They're just actually tilted. That's funny. But yeah, those are awesome. I really like the plane, actually. That's probably the best one, in my opinion. Just, that takes work, especially putting a little person in there. The flags are funny too. The render makes it too, because they're just happily flying through a thunderstorm. Anyway, nice little atmosphere thing going on there. I like that. Simple, but very atmospheric for sure. Come on, why can't I? There we go. That's literally from this to this, I assume. Like they used, or maybe they made this in Blender and then they put it into Minecraft or something, or they had this as inspiration and then they put it into Minecraft. I don't know. Curious how that worked, or if they made both of them. All of those are possible. Ooh, this looks like the Lego lighthouse straight up. This has even got like the little, yeah. This is the Lego lighthouse, except obviously this has got a little more islandy stuff going on, and that is the Lego Bricklink thing, exclusive one, the boat. I forget exactly what it's called because it's not something I'm super interested in. The Lego lighthouse I do have. That's such a cute little castle and village and stuff. Kind of feels pretty real for being an island. I do feel like there's a little bit too many trees, but feels realistic otherwise. There's a little render stuff going on in the background there. This feels unfinished, but nice. I like the Colosseum. Yeah. I'm wondering how detailed that gets. Wow, this is interesting. This is wild. This has got a lot to be like, oh, I wonder what's going on here. I like that. Ooh. That's a lot of... That would take a lot of wood to get them pillars. That's cool. I like that. Very, very nice silhouette and stuff, too. Just from a distance. Same with this one. It's got a nice silhouette. A tower's, like, Dragon's Keep Tower or whatever. Oh, that'd be a nightmare to try to get all the way up there. There's so many stairs. Maybe ladders, too. Oh, either way, that's a lot of climbing. Like, imagine trying to do that in real life. Castles suck in that way. Especially tall ones. So many stairs to climb. That's why they had people putting things on their shoulders so they could have other people climb those stairs for them. That looks like custom textures and stuff. What is this? Another small building practice. Cube community. Yeah, like it looks like they got their own little custom texture pack going on with that, but it works. I like the texturing regardless. Oh wow, got an ultra wide. So those are Pokemon. Yeah, all right. That's pretty dope. Trying to figure out what these like flying, are they feathers? They look mostly like feathers. That one kind of looks like something else, and same with this just white one, but maybe it's just the angle. This one looks like a feather, and so does this one, and that one also kind of looks like the one over here. I don't know. I won't focus on it too much. That is a very sorry, that's a very wildly different color choices for the walls. I tried to do that as a kid, and I wouldn't ever been able to get away with doing that. But yeah, I like the couch and the stuff. These little interior details look good. The walls themselves could just use more detail and more consistency. You know, just put all the detail and texture of the wall, whatever. then the color of the wall doesn't matter, right? Wow, got a lot of modern cityness. See, this one you assume that there's elevators, right? But even then, it's like, oh man, that would be a nightmare to have to go up an elevator to get all the way to the top of the tallest tower, as it were. You know, to save the princess. No, I'm just kidding. Nice. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say this is probably by the one that always does this kind of stuff. I think this is my best work of the year, really. I like these waves. These are really nice. And they do got a nice little like transition into that sort of mountain there. Huh. Not bad, not bad. For sure, for sure. I mean, yeah. Well done. Definitely need to see the other stuff of the year. The previous stuff that they've made. That's cool. I like the overall shape's a triangle, and you got this like, okay. It's based on this. Nice. Okay, now I want to see more of the three-dimensionality of this. Like I want to see more of the angles. Like I want to walk into this now. That's dope. This feels like what is it? Kingdom Hearts-esque kind of like Kingdom Hearts, but like more horror-y, I guess, more horror. What a word. But yeah, feels very, especially with the ground being all morphed like that. Cruiser spaceship. This looks like something that would be like in a modernized version of oh gosh. Now I'm drawing a blank on what that movie is. The pirate space movie, Treasure Planet. There we go. That's all I had to get in my brain. Pirate space movie, Treasure Planet. Yeah, it looks like a modernized version of a Treasure Space Planet. Treasure Planet ship. Anyway. Okay, so that's like a model up there, because this is just a regular block player scale right here, and then this is just like a whole different grid thing going on. All right, yeah, so they got like models that complement the builds. This one's kind of wild. This one's confusing because it looks like that should be really far away based on how it looks and stuff with the blocks and all that. Okay, that's interesting. Oh yeah, we could definitely. I don't think there's any commands for these, but we'll see if there are. We'll check them out tomorrow for sure. Don't know if there are any. Yeah, I don't think they posted any of the. These are exclusive for them, which is fair. They understand it the best. They should be able to use it the best. Well, Zorani and Iztak, of course. Not just Zorani. This is really cool. I like this gun model. This is wild. So much detail. I'm really wondering how like well this and like how much Z fighting and stuff might be in this. Because obviously in a render you don't get Z fighting, but like when you're actually playing with it and stuff, you would get Z fighting. Not to say that Minecraft would ever allow something like this to be put in the game anyway, because it's the gun. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So we saw this one a long time ago, and I didn't even realize what it was when I saw it. But yeah, One Piece Man chips. These are great. Wait, do they have? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say they gotta have the main one, right? That one's wildly big. That is a massive ship. I did not realize the scale of these. Like this definitely helps to put the perspective and scale into scale into perspective. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Good stuff. I'm gonna retweet that one because I like One Piece. Of all the like ongoing and just like really long fillery kind of anime, One Piece definitely has the most like building, like actual not building, like character building is and world building put on top of those quote unquote filler episodes. Like there are still like your just basic straight up filler episodes that are just reminding you of everything that happened, but like other than those, it is like 99% just character building and getting on with like building the world and the characters and the relationships and stuff. It's really cool. I don't know. It's got a lot more than Bleach. Bleh. These are cute little tanks. Okay, we gotta, yeah, okay. I gotta see how many more we gotta actually go through. Oh yeah, I definitely I made a comment about this one on the Planet Minecraft post, because they spelt interior with an extra, or they spelt interior and then they put an on the end of it as well, so it was interior. So I was just like, yes, it must have the most interiorist interior. But then they corrected it, so it's not funny anymore. But it's still funny to me. You know, I can show what I'm talking about because it's pretty recent. Should be easy to find, right? Hopefully. Yeah, here we go. So, essentially, yeah, they had in the title here, they had interior or so I made a comment about it, but yeah, it was funny. I thought it was funny. It was a little bit funny, but now they fixed it and it's not funny anymore. It's fine though. I mean, it was supposed to be a sarcastic fix it. I realized I just skipped over like a chunk there, like this skeleton. Awesome skeleton. It's much longer than usual and it looks a lot more natural, honestly, which is weird. The little plant going over it, a little ring around the skull. Trying to figure out what this flying thing is, but clearly you're not meant to. These trees definitely don't feel like Minecraft trees, but that's okay. Alright. Cute little garden going on. That would be some massive plants, though, I will say. Those are more like trees than plants, I guess. The player scale, at least. That is creative. That would be an interesting one to walk into and see, like, all the wildness that you could do with an interior on that. For sure, for sure. I like the shape of this, though. I'm going to actually give that... Oh, that's on Instagram. No, well, I can't give that a like right now. I'm not going to log into that right now. At least not on this computer. Wow. This, yeah, cyber, not even just cyberpunk, but what is it, Fifth Element more? Because just, like, the vibe is very, like, the Fifth Element, you know? Just because of this room and stuff in here, too, this interior that you're looking out of. It's so simple and, like, clean. And then the outside is obviously that. Like, that's so... It's either Fifth Element or Blade Runner, you know? It's got both of those vibes, you know? Interesting. I like it. That's really cool. I will give that a like. Alright. So, let me close this stuff. And we definitely got to look at the panda, because obviously that's fantastic. What atmosphere, too, though? Yeah. Very nice. Now I want to have them do that with my skin in one of my places. That would be so fun. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful panda. How could I not, like, and retweet a panda? That's just, that feels like sacrilege. Almost, you know? Gosh dang it. I missed it. There we go. Okay. So, now, moving on to the highlight of today. Oh, yes, it worked. It worked. See, and that's why I just spent 10 minutes talking about that stuff, because we needed to anyway. Probably spent more than 10 minutes, but let's see how long it actually took. It only took 441 seconds. Okay, only. What is that? Here, wait. So, let me grab it. There we go. 441 divided by 60. If it'll ever input it. There we go. 7.5 minutes. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not as bad as I was expecting, actually. But hey, look at that. We got, whoa. The leaf texturing, except it didn't really, it's not really as cool as you'd think it would be, honestly. You probably have to put more of these blocks and, like, solid blocks kind of mixed in there to make it actually look good. But hey, you know what? It still looks, whoa. Well, that's not a good thing. I was going to say it still looks better than before, but, well, clearly that's a problem. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? I might. Well, no, I shouldn't have had to do a Gmask, because that should have been a. But I need to make sure that I want to see if that was a thing before we did this. Luckily, undoing and redoing shouldn't take as long, because it's already been inputted and stuff. At least I hope. Okay, yeah, okay. Oh, right, okay. So, we need to replace this with something else first, essentially. Or do a Gmask everything but that. But then we also, yeah, oh, no, I didn't realize we had brown. Crap. That's okay. We'll just do that anyway. It should be okay. Hopefully there's not too much brown just, like, sitting in the leaves. Oh, man. Well, now... Maybe we have to do this tomorrow, but I will do the replacing the wool first. Convert, replace 35, what is it? 12, yeah. With, we'll just do that. Wait, yeah, okay. I was like, why didn't it replace that part? There we go. Okay. Doesn't look like the leaves are being replaced, so, okay. I mean, it still took, yeah, 7.5 minutes, and I don't think I want to wait another 7.5 minutes, so we're just gonna go, I should be able to just go back. So, yeah. Fantasy Forest, of course, is what we've been trying to, oh no, did I oh no. I gotta fix this, hold on. Okay. Okay, let me update that because that needs to be fixed. There we go. Okay, now the title's correct. Yeah, so today we are continuing the Fantasy Forest thing. So this terrain over here, I'm really not happy with it, honestly. I kind of hate it. It's turned out kind of mediocre, if I'm being honest. I don't hate the, like, mountain-esque part that much, but it's still just, it's very, very generic feeling and not what I was going for. So I think we're going to redo some stuff, and we're going to start with this chunk right here. And I'm going to, yeah, we're just going to make some squares out of some other kind of blocks, and then we're gonna do some fun stuff. Cause I don't like how that one was going, and I think I can do better with this one. In fact, let me actually move this one and copy it to be somewhere else so that we're not so close to things, and we're not messing with the original. Let's go over to this corner. Copy. Okay. So this empty space is what? Okay. This is the no leaf tree. Okay. Those are the leaves. I think there should be nothing beyond this, though, so we should be okay. Nope, never mind. There's some random crap. Never mind. Clearly, I don't know where anything is. Okay, there's the original tree. I think we need to go back and go that way. Just trying to find open space. What's a challenge? Okay. Oh, you get to see the big tree again and again and again. All the work it took. Okay. So those are the leaves in the tree. What about over here? And this way. Nope, that's all old crap. So nope, not there. Not there. Gosh dang it. Alright. Let's just do this because this is gonna be easier. Let's just go 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Actually, let's go 10 on a couple of them just so that it's definitely open space. And let me set home. Oh, wait. Whoops. I probably went too high up in the air. That's okay. There we go. Okay. So now we go paste minus A. We go set home train underscore 2. Okay. Now, try this again. So, first thing I want to do is just paste a little bit of mountains, but just in sort of one spot. And just try to build it up sort of around it and stuff from there. And for that, we need to go to here, SPR, load it, and Fantasy Forest mounts. Yeah. I think the low one actually works better. Yeah. Okay. So if we just plop a couple of these, yeah, there we go. So we just start building up from here. Just a little bit of mountain in a corner. Ah, there we go. Okay. Honestly, I'm okay with that. We can kind of build around that. Try to keep it, yeah, lower like that. That could work pretty well. Okay. Honestly, just that alone is enough so far. So I just kind of want to see if there's anything I want to fix around it. Like maybe a little bit more back here. Could just kind of build it up. Okay. I don't like that it's hanging off like that. We'll just try to keep that from happening. This makes it easier. More contained. We'll just cut that one off. Because I kind of liked how the inside of that looked. Cut. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't hate that. We're going to have to smooth out a little bit of this, but yeah, that's for sure what we want. Okay. Yeah, no, we need a bigger brush. Brush like maybe 10. 10's probably too big. Let's do like 7. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so we just want to kind of bulge that out and then plop that in. Same around the other edges. Just kind of blop it out. Just to kind of blend it in a little bit better. Okay, let's just go back now. Once the server catches up. Oh, that's unfortunate, Mike. Sucks to suck. All right. Just go back over all this, and then we go be smooth, and then we just go up over that. Just to kind of give it a little bit more blended on us. Okay. And then we keep going from here. Just kind of keep giving it some blend. Lower parts. Okay. I think I was just using smooth, so whatever. We'll just keep using smooth and see how it works. Should be okay. I mean, especially since it's kind of in the back there, it won't matter. All right. Honestly, already I'm more captivated by this. I think maybe we could do like another sort of chunk going this way, and that'll look much better. So let's go back and let's keep plopping some stuff in and just kind of see what we can get. If we can get another one of those big ones to plop in, just like that, that would be perfect. But may or may not be easy to do. Okay. I don't like that. That's too mountain, just pure mountainy. Okay. That's actually not too bad. But we need something in the background now too, like a bigger chunk sort of also going that way. Okay, so let's sort of paste from this mountain. Ah, there we go. That's it. That's the one. We're going to have to sort of morph these a little bit because these are definitely just mirrored. The exact same, yeah, those are the exact same thing mirrored. So we'll just, you know, we'll go over it a little bit with the smooth and that'll be enough probably. Okay. Cool. That's exactly what I was looking for. And we got that basically with randomness, and I love that. Just want to make sure we're actually melting it again instead of smoothing. Okay. Okay, be smooth. And this will give us a chance to go over sort of this a little bit too. Just to kind of make it different. And then this back part as well, because we just want to make all of this different and not similar to all of the other chunk. We'll probably add a bit of a melted chunk to the backside there too, but we'll finish smoothing this bottom part out first. Okay. Need a little more stuff around here. Could just continue. Need to use the smooth one, is working pretty well, honestly. BEV smooth is pretty fantastic. Just kind of morph around, yeah, this back side of the mountain here. Just give it a little bit more shape and stuff than the other one. Or just different, not really more. Okay. I think we got somewhere with this. This is already way much more what I was looking for. And yeah. So, now, what I think could be fun is doing a couple of things and then using those same commands that we were using before to essentially replace the things that I have planned. So first thing, we're gonna put grass on it, sort of with a height or not a height, a degrees mask. So we're just gonna go gmask between 0 degrees. Oops, we need the 0 part. 0 degrees and like 55 degrees. And then let's just go set 19 and see what that looks like. Oh wait, no, whoops. Undo. We need to gmask the surface, and then we'll do that. Well, now the server is trying to catch up. Okay. Well, let me redo it and see what it looks like on the lower part. Okay. Yeah, okay, so it did do the in part. Yeah, that's what we don't want. So let's just go gmask hashtag surface. Yeah, we'll just see if this works. And between 0 degrees and 55 degrees. I might need to put brackets around all of this as well and all of the other one. Just to be safe, make sure this works. Bam. Yep, okay. Now we can just go set 19. And that should do what I wanted to do. But yeah, the more interesting part is going to be to see where the 55 degrees are on the steep cliffs here. But of course it takes forever when the server got to do all the thinking about all the things. Alright, let's just go and see. Yeah, okay, it is working. It is doing its thing, slowly but surely. Okay, it did it, finally. There we go. Okay, so now what we gotta do is get ourselves a nice little grass gradient and a nice little sort of stone gradient going on. So we're just gonna make it up as we go. So I've always liked andesite. You know what? Let's go. Let me go to home. Or no, did I? Yeah, I did set a home to this, right? Home fantasy forest terrain 2. This is right next. Okay, that is here. Okay, good. Actually, let me cut off this chunk on the edge here real quick. Well, yeah, no, you know what? Never mind. Fine, I'll keep it. It's fine. Also, why didn't it do right here? This is definitely not 55 degrees. That I can believe. This little bit questionable. Also that they must be just chunks that it missed. Oh crap. That's unfortunate. We'll just have to go back over it. It's okay. Yeah, those are clearly just missed like error chunks. And that could be just because I teleported so far out. Okay. So let's go home, color palette, and let's see what we can get from this. So we have this one here, which doesn't really work. Okay, so I do like this one for the grass. We can use this. No. Wait, do I want to use melons? No. So that. Then that. Then that. Then that, and then maybe something else. Can't really use something green. Use moss blocks. Those are a new thing that haven't really been put in here. Yeah, we definitely need to put this in here. Let's put that right. No, that doesn't really. I think that goes between that and that. Yeah. It's either there or it's the lightest. I don't. Is it lighter? Let's just put it over here and see. Is that? No, it's definitely darker. Yeah, it's gotta go like right here instead. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Cool. I think from a distance, yeah, that'll look better. Okay. What about this one? This is basically the same except with sponge. Okay. And now we need, so let me just do this one. Okay, so we got that one, and then we need one that has some nice grays. So these grays right here are already set up nicely. Not sure that I want to use gray concrete still, but I mean it also got gravel and stuff. So you know what? Let's just use both. I don't normally use them, so we're just gonna take that one, paste when I say. Nope. Why? Okay. Oh, right. Gmask. There we go. Okay. So we grab these. Okay, cool. I actually made them both exactly 5 blocks. That's fantastic. Copy. Back. Whee! Okay. Wait for the chunks to load. Okay. And then now I need to put my knowledge to the test and see if I can remember how to actually use the commands properly. So essentially, these are the 2 commands. Or this is the command that Zerani or I can't remember if it's Zerani or Aztec that came up with this one. Actually, it's basically both of them. They're both awesome. I don't know. It was one of them. It was definitely one of them that came up with this specifically, though. I just don't remember exactly. I'm pretty sure it was Zerani, but don't quote me on that. Regardless, we're gonna have to change these coordinates. So what I'm gonna do, actually, do I have? Hold on, let me see something. Do I have a No, I don't think I have a Fantasy Forest doc already made. So let me make a new document really quick. We'll call it commands and stuff. Okay, and we're gonna plop that in there, except we're gonna change it to be what we need it to be. So let's put this with the other stuff up here. Okay. So yeah, these are gonna be the coordinates, and I want to say we're at the right. Just wanna or Z, right? I can never remember which part is the thing you have to change. Deform. So, oops. At the very least, I do know that the filter is gonna have to be something in a sec, but we also do need to do the replacing the stone and stuff with the actual fun commands to make them cool. So we could use these commands actually as well to sort of texture it. I'm not sure if that would look very good or not. This might look pretty good for the stone, actually. We'll try this for the stone, and then we'll try the other one for the grass. I think that might look pretty good. So basically, before I even worry about the X, Y, and Z stuff, let's do this. So let's select this. Bam, and bam, and then we go Gmask 1, and we go this. Actually, yeah, we want to change this to be just, well, well, we'll leave it for now, because I'll probably just need to replace it. But, well, no, I'll need to replace it with some. So we'll just do some placements block. Whoops, we need to undo that. Hold on. So we'll replace green concrete with like, 1. Actually, let's do concrete. 2511, 2512, and then 2513. Okay. Uh-oh. We also have grass block. I just realized we're gonna have to, yeah, replace that. Undo. Undo that. Yeah, you know what? I think it's gonna be better if we go to the other one. I think these other commands are gonna work better anyway. So, going to get these ones. Yes, these are the fun ones. So essentially we want that rainbowy goodness. Is this the correct one? Light blue thresh. Yeah, so this one does to the six blocks of stuff. Hold on, that's just doing light blue. Okay, hold on. Hold up. I think we need to go further for the goodie. Or I passed it probably. I don't know. Hold on. I'm lost. Where's the rainbow command? I've already forgotten things. I've been over this doc way too many times. Okay, it's definitely before this. Okay. Now I know where we are. Okay, so this is some of the one that we want. So, could probably test out different things, but rigid multi is probably going to be the most smooth regardless. So, generate 35. I think we still have it. Yeah, the GMAT's gone. I'm pretty sure. So we should be able to do that. And now it'll replace all the stone with some fun rainbowiness that we can then use that palette to actually recreate. Though I think, yeah, we need to change the, we're gonna have to change this number right here to be 5.99, I'm pretty sure, instead of 15 point, or no, 6, maybe even 4.99, because 4.99 is technically 5, because like 15.9 is, oh wait, no. There's 0 to, yeah, wait, I don't know. What number is, yeah, it should be 4.99, I'm pretty sure. But regardless, we'll make sure this works first. And with that, I will do a quick little BRB. Oh, dang it, I missed it. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, that's exactly what we wanted, but we don't want that exactly, actually. We do want the multiple different things, but we need to change the, oops, 15 to a 4. Then we should be able to do that again, and then we should be able to do the other stuff, but we're going to do the sponge with something else first. So we'll Gmask the sponge, and then we'll do essentially the same thing, but with 251. Oops. Gosh dang it. Okay, so this, but with 251. Well, so I'm going to copy that so I don't have to type that in again. And then Gmask. We'll have to do that in a second. Once it finally executes it, let's see. How long did the last one take? 86 seconds? Okay. That's not too bad. That's only like a minute and a half. We can take that. So while we're waiting, I do want to say there's been a lot of stuff going on with AI. I feel like so first things, you should definitely go watch Adam Savage's video on it, because he makes a lot of good points about how it's not really artificial nor intelligence. I agree with the intelligence part. But yeah, I don't think. I think it's going to be a little less intense than we think. Okay, so now we need to do that same thing with a gmask 19. Plop that in. And then we go find those palettes again. Now we make sure we're facing the right way for the other command, which is over here. Oh wait, actually, let's go, yeah, this one. And we need to make sure we have the right coordinates. So this, oops, let me get rid of this really quick. Boom, boom. I guess we can also just get it with this, right? So we have, did it just cover it up because I have so much giant UI going on? Ugh, that did not help at all. Okay, there we go. Still kind of covered up. Can I make it like even thinner and it's somehow less? No? There we go. Okay. So yeah, it's weird because like just under half of the screen is like, oh, I'll fix it for you, make it perfect. With this UI scale. Oh, filter. So yeah, actually we want to do 35 first. And actually, no, we want to do 19 first because, or no, sorry, 251 is what we're replacing with 19. So we'll do that one first because we're doing the grass one here. So we need 1, 2, 4, 7. And that is positive. 1, 2, 4, 7. I assume it's negative 60. Yeah, and then 10, 0, 6, 9. Nice. All right. And then we need to make sure that this is the right way. So, I think pal X, pal Y, pal Z. Oh yeah, refer to that. And then we need to replace, oh man, I forget which one it is you need to replace to make it different. Y or X. I'm pretty sure it's this stuff in here, the query. Because you're asking where the Y, the Z is and stuff, X, Y, Z. You're asking for these coordinates to then fill in with the stuff. X plus floor. Is it X plus floor? I think it might be X plus floor. No, it can't be that. I don't remember. Okay. Well, regardless, that should now be done. I hope. Okay. Hold on. Undo the last thing that I just did. Cause, okay. Oh, maybe, okay. No, I guess that was all meant to be like that, right? That's all still, yeah, that's concrete and stuff. Okay. Okay. So, let's see if this works. This should be interesting, honestly, because it's the same seed, too, so it should, like, blend together. Like, the stone should then blend into the, like, grass and such. This will be really interesting, because, like, the same sort of gradients should blend into each other, essentially, if we do it right. So there's that one. And then we need to make another one for, so this is the grass, and then this is the stone. And this one is going to start, yeah, right here. And we need to be positive. So, should be mostly the same coordinates. So 60, yeah, 1, 2, 4, 3. And then 10, yep, nice. 1069 gets the same, nice. Okay, so basically we just got to execute both these commands with the right gmasks. Yeah, gmasks. Actually, I don't, no. So we need, oh, I need to make sure that this is 35, right? Because stone, yeah, okay. So yeah, the gmasks actually don't matter, never mind, because the gmasks is the filter, essentially, in the command. Might sound complicated, but definitely have gone through how to use these commands in the stuff that we'll continue to go through. The noise function doc walkthrough. That sounds like dog walkthrough, but no, that's not correct. But yeah, it's been really fun to go through all those commands and, well, figure out how to use them for myself and stuff in ways, and hopefully show you all to use them in cool ways. Oh, wait, crap. Undo that, because I just realized I don't have it selected properly anymore. So we go from there to about here-ish. Let me make sure I'm... Okay. Then we do that again. Let me also make sure I don't have a Gmask on. And... You know what? Dang it. Gmask could have been on. Let me... We did have a Gmask 19, but that shouldn't matter, hopefully, because the filter should still be also the same. No, never mind. It's not. Dang it. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me just reconnect. It'll be faster than trying to let the command execute. Okay. So let me copy this one again. Go over here. Make sure we go Gmat. Oh, let me do this first. Gmask. Okay. And then bam. Bam. Okay. And then copy ploppity. Now we should be able to wait properly. And that should be doing basically all of the wool, right? Is that the first one that we did? No, never mind, right, we're doing the grass. That should be doing all the concrete then, not the wool. So this stuff, which will certainly be interesting to see. Definitely what's going to be most fun about this is pasting the trees, which we'll probably get to next week. At least that's what I plan on doing. Because, yeah. We probably could have put just regular old grass in here somewhere. We could probably just replace one of these with grass, right? What color is grass? Yeah, grass is kind of on a green of its own, isn't it? It doesn't really vibe with these, does it? It's kind of like here, if you had to put it there, right? Just go on the end of its own. Maybe I should have done 7 for that one. That's alright. Crap, I'm also realizing that there might be something I needed to change. So 16, there should be a 7. Yeah, we needed to only do 5. Crap. I might have screwed it up. We'll see, though, because it might not matter. It might just make it... Yeah, I'm curious what's going to happen, actually, because it shouldn't technically matter. It should have just gotten the 0, but who knows? honestly. Does already look pretty cool though. So there's that. But already you're starting to hopefully see the power of these commands, and you can obviously change the width and such of the different blocks between each other and whatever, just by changing different variables of the commands. But yeah, so let's take a little adventure and climb up our lovely terrain here. Nice. Yeah, that, see, when there's actually gonna be like trees and all that, like you can't really see that cliff even there, and you're just like venturing along here, you're just climbing up, trying to get up to, you know, a high vantage point. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Okay, so we got grass in here anyway, I guess. Whoop. Well, cool. Maybe. Hold on. I don't think it put everything I wanted. I think it put... Am I going in the wrong... You know what? You know how they easily combat me maybe possibly going in the wrong orientation is just to do one of these. We're gonna leave grass out of both of them actually, and same with this one. Boom. Which means we're gonna have to change the coordinates, but that's okay. Move 5. Okay. Bam. Okay. So that one's that. Now that's the grass, and we need to change what 12, 5, 2. Yeah. Instead of 4, 7. Okay, and then the other one, it should still be the same, right? 1, 2, 4, 3. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So essentially, we're keeping these numbers the same on the second one. This one we had to change a little bit, but now, did we do undo? No. Undo that. Unfortunately, how long did that take though? 188 seconds? Yeah, it's gonna take like 3 minutes again. Great. That'll give us more time to talk about AI. I just realized I didn't fix these chunks here. But, oh well. Oh crap, I just realized what I undid. Undo. Now we should actually undo the thing that we actually wanted to undo. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, boom, boom. Move 5. Okay. This back over here. Now, we just need to do those commands again. Make sure we have this selected. Again. So let me actually, did we change that? We could probably change it to 6 now, right? Since might as well, right? Though it doesn't matter because, yeah, all we did, we only put 5 different colors in here. How many different colors? We only put like 3 different colors in here. So there's white, orange, purple, blue. It's 4. Is that it? Oh no. Yeah, I think I only got 4 because I put, ah, man. I definitely needed to put 5. Hold on. Yeah, you know what? We'll just roll with it. We'll just get rid of the last on each. It's a 4 block gradient instead of 5. Honestly, it doesn't make much of a difference. Okay. So now for this one. Make sure we don't have a G mask on. Plop that in. Okay. This one should work. So anyway, continuing on talking about AI. Yeah, again, if you haven't seen Adam Savage's video on it, which came out very, very recently, very good commentary on it. But basically, we got a lot to go through before we get to any sort of like ethical thing, because it is very, very concerning that they fired the ethics people when it comes to AI. And by they, I mean Google and Microsoft, which are the biggest companies that could possibly be producing this stuff, which is insane when you think about it. But yeah, they fired them. They did it. Yeah. That's if they don't care about ethics, then I hope that at the very least we can come to sort of an ethical conclusion within the law that makes sense to people when it comes to AI, because obviously a lot of artists and stuff have come forward to be like, hey, is this actually someone's own work, you know? And it's a good question. It really is. But yeah, obviously I don't have any good answers or anything for any of it, but I will say that there are definitely things out there that prove that humans are still going to be the forefront of things, regardless of whether you think AI is going to take over. It will take over in some regards. There is no denying that. There is none. But in every regard and in every way, no, it will not, because it can never replace us as we exist. It can't. At least definitely not in the current state, because it is not us. It is not creative. It is not willing to put in more than has already been, right? It's just taking what's been and just, here you go. Let me just smash that together in however a good way that appeals to you. That ain't new. That's not creative. It's just rehashing. Which maybe that's what we do, but you know, we can do better. That much is for sure. Okay, just to make sure it's actually executing. Okay. But yeah, it's just going to be a lot of discussion still that needs to be had, especially legally. That's the main discussion that needs to be had with AI, is the legal discussion, and that's going to be the most interesting, I think. And it's going to be interesting to see where all the artists' lawsuits and stuff go, because yeah, they obviously, they're like, yeah, you didn't ask us for this. What are you doing? Okay, so that seems to have done 2 blocks. Where are my other blocks? Hold up. Undo. So we got on the top, excluding the chunks, 1, 2, 3. At the very least different. 12, 5, 2, 10. Okay. Or 169. Well, I know it was doing different blocks, but it should be doing at least 3 of them. Like, because there's definitely 1, 2, right? We got light blue, magenta, and then at least orange. And then, yeah, there's white right here. So it should be replacing all 3 of those, or all 4 of those. But it didn't seem to do that last time with all 4 of these. I didn't see any moss block. All right, let's try this one more time. So we go boom. Let's start with the stone instead. Let's see if it works. First, second. Just to make sure. F3 real quick. And 1243. Yeah, okay. So let's do stone first. Okay. And the last one took what? Oh no. That's not a short amount of time. What is 220 divided by 60? Okay, 4.4, so basically 4.5 minutes. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Nope, can't be holding that brush. That's not a good idea. So this should be replacing just the wool. So we got white wool, obviously, yeah, orange wool. It's basically the same should be there. Yeah, white, orange, magenta. Basically the first 4. I know they're not in order anymore, unfortunately, in terms of that, but at least they're in gradient order, technically. Yeah, it's white, orange, magenta, and I guess, yeah, cyan, right? No, light blue. Light blue, yeah, light blue's 3. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3. Just white, and then orange, and then magenta, and then, yeah, light blue. I still know it. I still got it. Somewhat. Even though the inventory has thrown everybody off. Yeah. I guess that's them reorganizing the inventory in terms of color like this. Just sort of really shows that they definitely don't want to do numbers for blocks anymore. We're color and name only. We can only have names for a block ever. Which is unfortunate, actually, because I think I've explained that plenty of times. But yeah. Well, yeah. Text limit is definitely a thing, and there's only so much stuff we can do with literal words and sentences having to be a singular block. Like when saying one block name takes more than one breath, you've probably done it wrong. If you can't just sum it down to a number that you could probably say within one breath. Just saying. But yeah, I mean, Minecraft was... I mean, the excuse is Minecraft was coded on old coding things and whatnot, so you're not supposed to be able to update it and whatever, but with how rich Minecraft is in this point, and Microsoft, with how much money Minecraft makes for Microsoft, they should be able to just make some new stuff. Especially with how crazy innovative you can be still with Minecraft in creating new content and just literally banking off of current pop culture things. Like Dungeons and Dragons is a thing now in Minecraft. It's insane. Yeah, you can just bank off of any pop culture thing in Minecraft, so why not? Why not? All right. So we got a lot of like concrete powder and like nothing else. There's basically just the powder. What happened? What? Is it supposed to go that way? Or that way maybe? You know what? Let's just do this and that way it can't fail, right? On either of them. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So we did get 2 blocks, technically, I guess. So we got that one and we got the... So we got the wool and we got... No, because gray wool... Is gray wool part of it? Yes. Gray wool is part of it. So we only got the first 2, but we definitely didn't get any andesite or stone, regular stone. Which we definitely should have. Okay. I am so confused right now, Aztac. But how you doing? Man, I feel like I'm doing it right, but then it's just not working right, you know? I just never know what I'm doing wrong. So now I have a plus and things should be working right? But yeah, I feel like I've gone through so much already. All right, so I'm reselecting this. Hopefully that, nope, why didn't that selection work? All right, hold on. I'm gonna reset things because trying to use these commands on terrain has been a little bit of a frustration train, as it were. Okay. Got that one and that one. Okay, make sure I don't have a Gmask on. Get that back. So this is the coordinate for this block, right? So we got 12, 43, 60 technically, and then 169. And then I put that for this one, right? So replace 35 with those coordinates and stuff. And it shouldn't matter which way it's facing now. Even though that shouldn't have been a thing before because somehow it was only replacing 2 blocks. Maybe it's the 4, but like the 4 should mean 4 blocks, right? How about tests on a smaller scale? Well, to be fair, it shouldn't take a test, but I guess I mean, the thing is, I'm doing the exact same stuff that I did before, and it's just like not working all of a sudden. That's what's frustrating. So test on a smaller scale shouldn't matter, is what I'm saying. But I guess it's worth doing. But essentially, I have concrete and then wool again that I'm trying to differentiate from. Get rid of this and I mean, I guess I'll just do like a smaller chunk of the terrain just to see what it's doing. So, there. That should have all the colors at least. Bam. Okay. Yeah, again, only 2 blocks. There's definitely 4 different types of blocks that it should be replacing. Like, yeah, that orange wool should have continued into a different chunk of things. No matter which way I have the gradient going, it doesn't matter. It's still doing 2 different blocks. So I don't get why that's not doing all of them. What am I doing wrong? 16 in, 4 out, right? Should I just make it 16 out and just see what happens? Like, is that for some reason limiting? Oh, yeah, okay, it is. What? I thought, okay, I could have swore the 4 would have been like, oh, limit it to 4 blocks. What is the actual thing it's doing then? Okay, undo that then. Oops. Actually, I guess we don't really have to undo it. We can just keep this. We can just reselect it and keep going. But still, though, I don't understand why that. Like, why would a 4 of out not work? Isn't that what you're telling it to do? Like, only 4 of the 16 or whatever? But whatever. I guess as long as you only have a certain amount of blocks, it doesn't matter how many are out. Whatever. So I probably had those orientations correct to begin with. I mean, that was my experimenting the first try. It was just to try to make all of these orientations because I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's the z-axis or something. But nope, definitely not. It's just the in and the out. Yep. Solid. This nice little like cave kind of thingy going on here. I like this. But also, if you didn't realize, I just kind of redid the entire terrain. The old terrain got scrapped. Redoing it. Redid things. Basically, I wanted more of the overhangy stuff and more of a shot that I can take from, you know, different places. I'll probably end up getting rid of this. Gotta get that cinematic view, as it were, right? We'll see if it looks cool as when I actually get this texturing to work. Or if I get it. It did end up screwing up some of the chunks here, like this chunk, these 2 chunks right here, this chunk right here. I think there's another chunk like right there. It's just like a few random chunks around the edges. Yeah, you can see that one. That got screwed up from the rainbow-y, replacey thing. I don't even know what to call it. This one. The rigid multi. That's more rigid multi with all of the colors. But yeah, something screwed up there, so I just kind of dealt with it. We'll replace it later. Heyo. Wait, did it say it? Did it? No. Because we did second position, right? Let me just do this again. Okay, yeah, it didn't do it. Yet. Okay, so this one should actually be worth it just to watch and see happen. Only took half of the stream to get here. It's fine. Oi. So I really thought and prided myself on having my Lego all organized and shit. I'll have to show like I mean, actually, you know what? I could probably, while we're waiting for this, I could probably find it on my other channel really quick. Let me do. Oh, we gotta wait for the other one anyway, so. I keep lagging the server because I keep exploring too much and loading too many chunks. So that's kind of on me, actually. Let me do this and then that. Let me see. Did I don't think I did an update recently, actually. But essentially, no, I could have swore I did. Did it do it? It did it. Okay, we did it. All right, let's do the other one now. Though it could also be because I'm doing this world edit stuff that's also lagging the server, so. All right, we do this one, plop that in there. Okay, now I continue to look for my video that I wanna find. Did I not? Videos. Me. Yeah, there's the search button. Okay. I think this is what I wanted to actually show. Bam. Okay, well. Oh, 61 seconds. Did it finally do it? It did it? It did it? Did it do it? Did it do it? Did it do it? Did it do it? Gosh dang it. Where's the actual timestamp where I start showing the actual collection and stuff in there? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. So essentially, I don't think I have like a really big view of it, but I have all these bins. This is literally my garage. That I have sorted out with different Lego and stuff. Yeah, here we go. It's a little bit better of a view. But yeah, essentially there's this, and then there's stuff to the right side of me as well, like at least 8 more of these bins just sorted with Lego, and then also down below. But essentially, I prided myself in having it so well sorted, and I still cannot find things because like I'll probably have either used them in like other sets that I've built or whatever. And oh my god, it's so frustrating when it's just like I have spent so many hours just sorting that out and being like so happy about how like I've like meticulously like had to like, you know, you have to in order to do that kind of thing, by the way, you have to like sort of just be willing to make a mess. And that's the thing that frustrates a lot of people, and that's the part where I'm just like, yeah, let's fucking do it. But that's besides the point. The point is, it's so like, you know, you gotta resort and sort and resort and resort and sort because you'll end up getting more pieces or like putting like find more pieces that don't fit in the current bin, and you'll have to like, all right, where can I put the other thing? I'll like, and then you end up having to get another bin, and it's just sorting and resorting and sorting and resorting. But regardless, the point is, I've spent so much time doing that, and I still can't find really specific stupid pieces that I definitely should have. Like, I've said before, I've been trying to rebuild the Pirates of the Barracuda Bay. That's not how you say it. Pirates of Barracuda Bay. The Lego set, the Lego idea set. And I have had to get a lot of pieces, and a lot of them, to my credit, to my own credit, a lot of them I have been able to find really easily. Like, it was like a snap of a finger. I know where that is. I got it. And then some of them, it's just like, well, I know where this should be. And it should be here. But then it's not in that bin. And I'm just like, okay, well, what other bin could it possibly have gone in? It's just, you know? Yeah. Oh no. Crap. No, it shouldn't have done the wool. I was thinking, oh no, because of this green right here. I don't know what this green is from. But yeah, anyway, the problem is like I can't find like specific stupid things like a slope. Like I need specifically right now what I'm like most frustrated about is literally just this tan 2x3 slope or whatever. Like I don't even know how to I can't show it to you obviously because I don't have it. But I mean, I could probably show a different brick if I wanted to. But essentially, yeah, just a sloped brick, you know, a wedge brick or whatever you want to call it. That's two on the divots or whatever you call them. The studs, two studs by, and then it slopes down three. Yeah. Anyway, I yeah, it's so annoying. um, just texturing and thinking about how I'm never gonna explore again because it lags you guys too much. um, um, yeah, no, it's seriously, it's just like that though. It's just like, oh, I've sorted this out so much and like meticulously. To be fair though, I should at this point have just like gotten a thing to like mark and like put uh whatever, like little markers on every single one of these. Um yeah. I should have just gotten like a little printer thingy, whatever you call them. Ugh, at this point to at least try to make my life easier, but at the same time, like in order to like properly sort Lego, you have to do two things, okay? And one of the hardest of those two things is to sell all of the old shit that Lego doesn't actually produce anymore, because having that and trying to sort that into the stuff that they are both newly producing and stuff that they currently still produce is just stupid, like in my opinion. Like that's just something that I've been trying to do, and it's not worth it for the most part. All right, like some of it it's like, yeah, okay, like plates and stuff, whatever, but like little specific like bricks and like little specific minifig things and whatever, if it's just like a one-off thing, it's not really worth keeping as much as other things that they currently produce, especially if you're just like keeping it for like mocks and stuff, especially that, because even if you're trying to do like a Lego ideas set or something like that, you need to be using current bricks anyway, because they're not going to just bring back something randomly for the most part. Like they might bring back like a print on a torso or something. That's it. That's like the most they'll do. They are not going to bring back a whole new ass brick just because you put an old brick in your Lego idea set. That's just not something that's not in their philosophy, essentially. But yeah. Oh man, tiny electrical components. Yeah, that sounds like the same kind of nightmare. Oh my god. But yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Especially like that seems even more frustrating though, because that's like that gets down to stuff that's like smaller than you can see without a magnifying glass at times too. When it comes to electrical components, like Lego, at least like there is a limit to how small I can get, and for the most part, that limit is consistent, right? Like I think the lightest brick that they like mass produce is still just like that 1x1 round stud with the hole through it. Um, like I don't even know that they put Lego branding on that stud. Like I don't know where the Lego branding is on that stud, because where do you put it? It's a stud that normally has Lego on the top of it, and then they just drill the hole through it where the Lego like brand normally is, right? Um he's not doing like microchips, but still, yeah, I mean, but still, like to in general though, like when you're talking about electronics, I'm pretty sure the average electronic is going to be smaller than the average Lego piece, is what I'm getting at, which sounds like another level on top of what I'm getting at, which is insane. Yeah, that sounds stressful as hell. um But to be fair, though, when it comes to that small stuff, you can then sort it into smaller bins and stuff, which I don't know if that's necessarily better or worse, because then you end up having like smaller little compartments that you have to remember in like specific locations and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It takes a lot of organization. That's for sure. Which I've never been like the most organized person I've ever known. You know, like I'm never like, oh yeah, I'm so organized. No, like just if I just like put down the camera onto my desk, you'd be like, nah. I mean, just nah. I mean, just look at the background. Does that look organized? It's I mean, it's organized chaos, but it's still chaos. You know, it's not necessarily like perfectly organized. It's not like everything is in a little box or whatever. That's never been my thing. You know. Easy solution. Just don't have hobbies. You know what? You're not wrong. Unfortunately, which is very funny, but unfortunate. Okay, I don't think this command actually worked. Okay, yeah, it didn't. So what did this do? Did it just do that? I've been talking for so long that I don't even know what it did. It literally just did that. Okay. Hold on. We gotta get rid of 35, whatever, with something for now. So, yeah, we gotta redo the selection again as well. Boom. Boom, replace 30, or we'll just do light gray wool with that. This good old sponge, man. That should do the trick. And then we can finally do that actual command that we were trying to do before. Let me make sure it's the right one before I input it. So 16, 16, 35 is what we want to replace. This is true. Okay, do it. What if you do in for, out for? Oh, maybe, yeah, okay. So, also don't remember to set filter. Don't, yeah. Just let me just not do that real quick. But yeah, that's probably one of the most important parts. You're right. But I think you're onto something with the for. If in for and then out for, I think these just have to be equal, regardless of what number it is. Like if you only want there to be, yeah, I think you're right. You're probably onto something there. That probably would have been the easy way around having to do the sponge, but we already did it, so it's fine. We're rolling with it. See, that's the difference between you and me. I just find another way around it. You're just like, how can I just keep doing the same version but make it like optimize as hell? And I'm just like, I'll just figure out another way. In other words, I'm lazy. Yeah. But also, at a certain point, like, you're lazier, but more optimized for it, or better off for it, I guess, in a way. If you think about it. Which is, you know, it's that whole hire a lazy person because they'll find a much easier solution for a hard thing philosophy. But don't actually do that. I don't think that's actually the solution. I think there is some validity to that. Like, if you have a motivated person who is also somewhat like lazy in their like personality, then you might get that solution, but that takes a very specific situation. Circumstances. Okay. We just do that. Okay, then we'll figure out, yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm very excited to see this finally happen. It's only taken the entire time. It's fantastic. To be fair, with something like this taking this long, does kind of bring into question how useful this stuff is when it comes to, like, yeah, again, like just this large scale stuff, because like this isn't even that big, and I do recognize that I don't have like the beefiest of beefy servers or whatever, but like for something only this big to take essentially 202 seconds on a, I'm gonna say mid server, like it's not necessarily like a computer's running this, you know, kind of thing. But it's definitely nothing like a whole ass server is running just one server. Okay, it said 202 seconds, but nothing happened. Oh crap! Did I do the wrong? I did the wrong command. Because yeah, we need to be doing 251. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm just trying to imagine like a big, like, actual terrain that you would want to do something like this on, like, because obviously it would be at least 4 or 5 times just this, and like I'm trying to imagine like the beefiest server I've ever been on, and it's like it would still probably take a solid minute or two per command, which is, I mean, that sounds like not that much time, but when you're just trying to be like, all right, let me see it and just change it, see it, then change it kind of thing, you can't do that. You got to be like, you got to just know at that point, right? You got to just know what's going to work. Worked on a command which takes 45 minutes to do 500 by 500. Yeah. Okay. That's insane. Like, yeah. At that point, you kind of start to be like, all right, well, But at the same time, if you had like the top of the line server to just snap that command in and actually get it to execute in a few seconds or whatever, that would be so fun to test that kind of stuff out. Try to figure out as much as possible on a small scale. Is that going back to the whole was it you that was doing the stairs thing, trying to get stairs to like smooth on a curve and stuff? Is that related to that? Or is that something different? Or is that Zorani that was doing that, not you? I can never remember which one of you is doing what, I'm not gonna lie. Both of you do both just the most insane stuff. I could never even. Yeah. Is it gonna do it? Maybe. Let's do count again just to make sure. Yeah, it is. It is executing something. It counted 9,126 stone, by the way, in case you're really curious. I know that's important to some people. Now, with something new. Well, any hints as to what that new thing is, or you just gonna leave us at that? Because now I'm really curious if it's not related to that, what it could possibly be. I'm also realizing this stone gradient doesn't really got a lot going on again. I think it might have messed up. Yeah. It's just all... It's all concrete powder. It definitely... It screwed up something. Hold on. Because it should all look like this. That's what we did on the smaller scale. Oh man, I'm so frustrated. Okay, well, this didn't work how I thought it would, but the grass does look okay. I will accept that. That looks how it's supposed to. We got the 4 different kind of blocks in there. The stone, however, I don't know what the happened. It just got botched. We'll replace the 19 with what is it? What was it that we were? Yeah, okay. Place this back. Bam. Wow, amazing. I mean, honestly, it's still very natural and stuff looking. I'm not super upset about it, but yes. Smooth stair slabs was mine. Increase octaves next time. Looks much more interesting. Okay. I'm assuming you're talking about, yeah. Wait, this was the same tweet by somebody else that was doing this too. Is there somebody that's doing this with you? Who was the other person that I saw a tweet? It definitely wasn't you or Zorani. I want to say I gave it a like. It's probably here, right? Oh, yeah, this one. This guy. Here we go. This person was doing it. Check them out. I don't know if you know them. Do you know them? You should probably know them. They have the exact same pictures. Solid. Ballin'. Ballin'. This person's doing it. They know what they're doing. You know what? Wait. Where did they go? Hold up. I'm gonna go ahead and do that because that seems necessary. Am I even following you? I'm pretty sure I am. I want to say I am. I hope I am. Okay. Well, I'm happy with the grass. That turned out how I hoped it would. The stone, however, yeah, I think that's worth trying again. Just not what I wanted. Not at all. The shape is good now. I'm happier with that for sure, though. But yeah, these splotches and stuff, that'll help to sort of plop in different biomes and stuff just randomly as well. Okay, so here's a challenge for you, Zorani, because I'm not intelligent enough to do it. So like, essentially something that you can do like pretty easily, obviously would take a few different commands and stuff, but you know, you can gmask the block that's next to, so I could gmask green concrete, right? And then I could replace sort of around this, the green terracotta, and it would slowly sort of make like a little sort of gradienty, like like, you know, curling into this thing, right? And it would just do that all over. So the question is, and the challenge more so, I guess, is how would you do that sort of in one command kind of thing, like with sort of keeping that rigid multi thing into mind, like because most of the commands you do, like it seems like for the most part, yeah, things don't tend to like gradient into each other, I guess, is sort of the thing that I'm getting at. Like, how could you make sort of the same sort of flow, but then have just a teeny bit of sort of like bleed from the different colors into the next one? I guess that's the best way to put it. Like, how can you bleed one strip of the pattern into the next one, right? Is that I feel like that's probably the best or the easiest way to ask it. So like, yeah, this kind of thing feels like it does that, but it doesn't really do that. Dithering? Is it dithering? I guess it's dithering. Because that's essentially what I want to do. No, I mean I think I mean specifically dithering. So like using like specifically, no, sorry, like this block bleeding into this one, and then just this one bleeding into this one a little bit or something. And then you could do that with all of these layers, sort of have this one bleed into this one, but only the one next to it, if that makes sense. So like I wouldn't want this one to bleed all the way the hell over here for the most part. I mean, that could be cool, I guess. That actually kind of sounds like the one that you were doing with the veins and stuff. It started having like a tree looking fractal kind of thing to it. But yeah, that's sort of what I'm Because that would be... Dither is ultra easy. Is that dither then? Okay. So it is just dither. All right, well, where is it? You don't have anything on here for dither. Where's part 3 and 5 and 10? No, I'm just kidding. Coming soon. Give me a minute. All right. Well, you say easy, but like to me, it's like, oh my god. Making the environments easy. Making the commands is the hard part. Maybe the other way around for you. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, let me go to home. Fantasy Forest, and let's take a look at some of the trees we still have, because we're probably pretty much done with the terrain for today. I'm kind of, you know. So next time I think I'll probably just start going for it. I'll probably fix the stone texturing off stream. I know, crazy, right? But when the commands take 10 minutes each, I think that's fair. You've already seen the commands I'm going to do. It's just, I'm going to just do the same stuff, but try to make it look like it was supposed to begin with, instead of, well, what it does right now with just concrete powder. It's literally like I replaced the stone with concrete powder with maybe a sliver of something. But yeah. So anyway, with that in mind, I'll be pasting these next time. And honestly, I still feel like I'm most proud of these chunky boys right here. I love how these turned out, these bigger trees. That really just came from the mushrooms as well. Yeah. And then of course there's also these. I think these are pretty nice looking. They kind of match the style of those. I think we'll end up probably just using these and those, and maybe some of the dead ones as well, just to kind of blend those in randomly. And then of course the mushrooms. But I don't think I'm going to use any of the old trees on this one. I think we'll stay away from them for now. I might end up using some of the bigger ones, or like the nicer looking ones, but we'll see. I think if I'm going to use pines, I'll probably just make some more, because those are really easy and pretty fun to make anyway. And we could make more fantasy-esque ones anyway, kind of. Maybe do something sort of in the same style as this, only with a pine tree. That could be interesting. Just, you know, schematic on top of schematic on top of schematic. Just layering schematics on top of each other. That's really fun, honestly, though. I did really enjoy making these. I think that's one of the more fun sort of methods to make something. Is like you make essentially this small version over here. I made these first, and then I was like, all right, well, let me make some bigger versions. So I made some little, like, I think I made these like small branches to kind of start with. Like I made little spokes, and then I pasted chunks on top of that. And I was like, all right, well, let me make bigger ones, pasted it on top of that, and then I used the medium ones to paste on top of that. It was really fun. Oh, you're giving me commands. Generate 35 minus C data rigid multi. And I assume that's doing the same. So let me just what am I doing? Noise functions too? Yeah. Let me go to a rainbow real quick. Oh, chunks are having a hard time loading. So yeah, this should. Oh wait, no, this should generate. Let's just test it out really quick. Right here. So boom, boom, boom. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's essentially what I was talking about. Yeah. You got it. How do you change like how much it's bleeding into it? Is it this 0.01? Gotcha, rigid multi. I assume it's this 0.01? Well, that changed the seed, but that's not what I wanted to do. It's still got the same kind of amount of bleed, I think. Random returns a value between 0 and 1. So you could do something like this instead, it seems. So we got this. Let me delete that space there. There we go. Okay, so 35 minus C, data, rigid multi, 1. So that's the same. Random. Why is there nothing in the brackets? From rigid multi, 15.5 from rigid multi, 0.5 from random. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's weird though. Yeah. So again, how do you change the amount of bleed? Whoops. Well, that, or is it the 15 that you're talking about? What happens if I do like divided by 3? Okay, so that does seem to kind of make it a little less bleedy. So like if I do divided by yeah, so that's more bleedy, and then the bigger the numbers, so like divided by 8. Yeah, that's more smooth. Okay, nice, nice. So it's just how much you divide random by. All right, I like that. That's very useful. I'm gonna copy that. Let's add it to the useful doc commands, even though I'm really bad about making any kind of thing. Let me trying to think about how to remember this thing. Bleed. Color bleed. Let's do that. Color. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. All right, that's what I was looking for. Yep, you're a genius, as per usual. So now, actually, hold on. I need to go back to the biggest tree ever, and I want to make sure that that actually worked. Cause, oh wait, we didn't finish executing it. Right. Because we had to replace 19 to be able to do it properly. Okay, so now this one should still work though. So, go boom. I really gotta stop doing such big commands. Oh, okay, this server's not loading the chunks. Okay, we go boom. Do this one again real quick. Boom. Okay. Expand, avert, and then make sure we don't have a Gmask on. And we do. Oh, actually, wait. This is the one we need to take from here and put into the other. My own. Okay. I want to say it's the 35 one, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this time that should work, and then we can replace the 19 back to whatever it was. I don't honestly know. We got that. We got gray terracotta. We got brown terracotta. Where's the palette? Okay, so we have that one, and do we have the dark one? Do we have, oh, it's definitely the wool. I'm dumb. It's brown wool. Because it has to be. Otherwise, we wouldn't have needed to replace it at all. All right. Since I did still say I was going to do this, I'm trying to actually get it done now. Because I flubbed it up when I tried to do it the first time in the stream. Even though it's really not actually as cool as you'd think. Still, like, I think I need more greens and stuff in there for it to actually be really, really interesting, honestly. So we have every color, basically, of wool, right? We got white, orange, magenta, light blue, yellow, green, pink, gray, light gray, cyan. Let's go past that. I don't think we have red and stuff though, so yeah, I guess we don't have every color. Yeah, we're missing past what? Green? So we have light, or we have cyan, but we don't have brown or anything in there anymore. So yeah. I think we're only at like 9. Okay. We'll do a quick little BRB while this is thinking. Let me do let's see how much oak wood is in here. It's actually probably 0 oak wood because it's all spruce and dark oak. Anyway, BRB. Okay, we're back. Well, it did take 7 minutes last time, so we could be waiting 7 minutes solidly. Fantastic. I guess I'll do a little bit of a shameless promotion-y thingy. 1 second. So, welcome. This is my map. Yeah, I made this. If you want to check it out, it's on the marketplace. Yeah, basically it's my own map. Somebody else made the textures for the other stuff and whatnot, but yeah, any custom textures and stuff like that. But the build is my own, of course. And yeah, I quite enjoyed making this one, so hope you guys enjoy playing with it and yeah, experiencing it, because yeah, it's fun. Pillager Outpost, but on steroids kind of thing. But yeah. Anyway, I'll you know what? Here. Oops. I will also just, because it's also a shameless promotion, I'll put a link for it. But yeah, if you want to check that out, I made it. It's cool stuff. Had a good time making it. Came out a couple weeks ago now, actually. Probably should have shown it when it came out, but it's alright. Regardless of whether you buy it now or bought it earlier, I still love you for it, you know? Or if you bought it at all. And if you're not, it's alright. Wow, this is taking a really long time to do. Holy moly. We did do it, right? Yeah, okay. I did do count and stuff too. So it is executing something. Just not this second. But yeah, there's a lot of fun little hidden stuff in there as well. I like to hide chests and hide loot and all that stuff all around. So, yeah. And none of it's stuff that you would ever have to like dig for or anything, like mine to get. It's stuff that you could just find, you know. That's a lot more fun to me, I think. Obviously it's Minecraft, but when you're making marketplace stuff, it's not just Minecraft anymore. It's whatever you want it to be. It's sandbox. And that's what I love about the marketplace. Honestly, that's what's great about Minecraft. You can just make any game in Minecraft. Like, it's not just mining and crafting. It is everything. It is every game you could possibly imagine. It is a first-person shooter. Is it a racer? It is a fucking storytelling adventure. Like, it is literally anything you want it to be and could possibly, like, or are motivated to make it, you know? Like, and that is just the mwah about Minecraft that has stuck with me for a long, long time. Or, I mean, I guess since I started it. Like, it's always felt like just that thing that you can make anything in. And at this point, it's literally just a game where you can meta game, you know? You can make literally anything. It's so insane. Minecraft is an engine. That's, I mean, yeah, it's Turing complete. It's insane. Like, I almost feel like engine doesn't even, like, you need to add on more to that to, like, really encapsulate what it actually is, because Minecraft is so much more than just a game. Like, it is insane. Yes, finally. Okay. I shouldn't have a G mask on still, just in case. Replace 19 with brown. Cool. Finally, it's complete. So just in comparison, the last thing took 449 seconds, and just to replace one block with another took 2 seconds. Even though it's basically the same amount of blocks, even though, I mean, like, it's not technically, because it's having to do all that math with all the blocks, I guess. Or I guess because it's doing the Gmask in this command, it's doing all of the blocks. It's doing the entire cube, so I guess that's not a fair comparison. But still, it's very funny. Just doing, like, a simple replace is just, and then doing that whole thing took, like, what, 5 minutes? What is 400 and whatever? What was it? 449 divided by 60. Oh, sorry, 9 minutes, not solid. Okay, but does look good. I'm gonna have to make a schematic of this right quick. Maybe I'll post this schematic in my Discord. Shameless promotion for that as well. Let me make sure I'm actually on the ground when I'm doing this. Oops. Bam. Okay. Okay. Let's go right here and copy it. See how long it takes to download it. Uploading fast. So fast. If only it wasn't such a big schematic. There it is. All right. Plop that in there. Yeah, I'm assuming it's not going to start automatically. Let's save this to not Minecraft mods, probably the desktop actually. And probably call it biggest tree ever textured. That'll work. Bam. Okay, awesome sauce. Let's look at it again. I just want to look at the leaves a little bit more and kind of actually see if you can kind of, I mean, you can kind of tell-ish that there's a little bit of texturing going on in the leaves if you kind of, you know, you really squint. But I think yeah, using more solid blocks, maybe a little bit more contrasty blocks, kind of like I used in here with this, that wool really works kind of in there actually. Helps to let you know that it's actually textured. And maybe I'll use that whatever command generate that we got before. This bad boy. I'm going to call it color bleed. That still makes more sense in my head, I guess. We'll use that maybe next couple of times to see if we can sort of blend some of this stuff into here. I don't think I'll use it on the leaves because that literally doesn't matter. You can't even tell that there's different colored leaves anyway. So yeah, we'll see what that looks like, or if it looks good at all. Maybe we'll try it on the smaller tree. Maybe we'll try it on this guy. Because it's already kind of got that going on. You know? Pretty sure I used like a simplex and basically that technique. Except this time we could just do it in one command. Like, I'm pretty sure the texturing for this tree could have been done in like 2 commands now, instead of probably what ended up being like an hour's worth of work. Which is, yeah. Thank you. I that might have sounded sarcastic, but I'm literally like, that's so much less work now. And like, it's a little bit frustrating that, you know, I could have not done that work before, but it's just like, well, I'm glad I don't have to do it now. I'll take it. Anyway, next week, we'll get into all of the tree pasting, and then, of course, tomorrow, yeah, we're getting back into the world edit noise function. Lovely, lovely doc by Zerani and Eztak. That's not the right document. I think I wanna remember what page we're actually on. I think we're on like 70 or 80 maybe. I think we're on 70 something. Yeah, I think we got to the tubes, not quite the spheres and stuff. So yeah, we got to here with the demonstration commands, and I think yeah we stopped probably right before the spheres. So yeah, we'll start up here tomorrow with the cylinders again, and I'll of course show all that stuff. But yeah, we've already talked a lot about how it's useful and other uses and such. But yeah, of course, with that, thank you all for watching. I am sure you know how the buttons work down there by now, so do click them as you please. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, same time, same place for the World Edit Doc. Thanks again for watching. Pluto out.